Welcome to the UAE, a land of opportunity. The UAE. Just saying those three letters conjures up images, doesn't it? Towering skyscrapers shimmering in the desert heat, crystal clear waters lapping against pristine beaches, and a buzz, a constant hum of energy and opportunity. But the UAE is more than just a dazzling facade. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern marvels, where people from all corners of the globe come together to live, work and thrive. One of the first things that draws people to the UAE is its tax-free living. Imagine keeping more of your hard-earned money. This, combined with a booming economy and a safe environment, makes the UAE a magnet for expats. But it's not just about the money. The UAE offers a lifestyle that's hard to beat. From world-class shopping and dining to vibrant nightlife and endless entertainment options, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a sun-worshipping beach bum or an art-loving culture vulture, you'll find your niche here. And let's not forget the warm hospitality of the Emirati people. Their welcoming nature will make you feel right at home from the moment you arrive. So, if you're looking for a life less ordinary, an adventure in a land of endless possibilities, then the UAE might just be the perfect place for you. Pack your bags and let's explore what awaits. Right then, let's get down to brass tacks. Moving to a new country requires a bit of paperwork, wouldn't you say? But don't worry, it's not as daunting as it seems. First things first, you'll need a visa. The type of visa you need depends on why you're coming to the UAE and how long you're planning to stay. Tourist visas are easy peasy for short trips, but if you're thinking of settling down, you'll need a residency visa. That could be through employment, starting a business, or even investing in property. Each emirate has its own rules and regulations, so it's best to check with the UAE embassy or consulate in your home country. Now, when it comes to choosing the right emirate, think of it like picking the perfect holiday spot. Dubai is your all-singing, all-dancing metropolis with skyscrapers and shopping malls galore. Abu Dhabi is a bit more laid-back, steeped in culture and history. Sharjah's your family-friendly option, known for its beautiful mosques and museums. And then you've got the other emirates, each with its own unique charm. Once you've got your visa sorted and you've chosen your emirate, you can start thinking about the practicalities, booking flights, packing your bags and saying goodbye to your goldfish. It's a good idea to have a checklist, wouldn't you say? Tick things off as you go, just to be on the safe side. Preparation, as they say, is key. Finding a place to live is often top of the list when moving to a new city. And let me tell you, the UAE has accommodation options for every taste and budget. You've got your swanky high-rise apartments with stunning city views, your cozy townhouses in gated communities and your sprawling villas with private pools. It all depends on your lifestyle and, of course, your budget. Now you can either rent or buy property in the UAE. Renting is generally the most popular option for expats, at least when they first arrive. You'll find plenty of real estate agents and online portals to help you find your dream pad. Just be prepared to pay a year's rent up front. It's the norm here. When you're looking at properties, you'll hear a lot about ejari and tawthiq. Don't let these words put you off. They're just the names of the official rental contracts in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, respectively. Make sure you get one of these contracts signed, sealed, and delivered to avoid any nasty surprises down the line. So, you've found your perfect pad and you've unpacked your suitcase. What's next? Well, it's time to get yourself connected, literally. Setting up your utilities is usually a breeze. You'll need to contact the local providers for electricity, water, gas, and internet. Most of them have English-speaking customer service, so you won't need to dust off your Arabic dictionary just yet. Next up, banking. Opening a bank account is relatively straightforward, especially with all the international banks available. You'll need your passport, visa, and possibly a letter from your employer. It's a good idea to shop around and compare different banks and their fees before you commit. Now, unless you're planning on relying solely on taxis and camels, you'll need a driver's license. If you're from certain countries, you can simply convert your existing license. If not, you'll need to take a driving test. The rules of the road are pretty much the same as in other countries, except for the occasional camel crossing, of course. Speaking of camels, I once saw one wearing a pair of sunglasses. But that's a story for another time. Section 5. Education in the Emirates, a world of choices. For families moving to the UAE, education is naturally a top priority, and you'll be pleased to know that the UAE has a fantastic education system with a wide range of options for expat children. You've got your international schools, which follow various curricula from around the world, such as British, American and Indian. These schools are known for their high standards of education and excellent facilities. Then you've got your private schools, which follow the UAE national curriculum but often offer additional language options. These schools are a great way for expat children to immerse themselves in the local culture while receiving a quality education. And let's not forget about higher education. The UAE is home to several world-class universities offering a wide range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs. So whether your child is a budding artist or a future engineer, they'll find a place to flourish in the UAE's diverse educational landscape. Section 6. Respecting the culture, traditions and legal matters. Now, moving to a new country is not all about ticking boxes and filling out forms. It's also about embracing a new culture, learning new customs and respecting local traditions. The UAE is a predominantly Muslim country, and while it's very welcoming to expats, it's important to be mindful of local sensitivities. For example, dress modestly in public places, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. Public displays of affection are best kept to a minimum, and alcohol consumption is only permitted in licensed venues. Oh, and speaking of alcohol, you'll need a license to buy it in most Emirates. It's a bit of a process, but nothing too taxing. When it comes to legal matters, the UAE has a zero-tolerance policy on drugs and crime. So just be sensible, obey the law, and you'll be right as rain. Section 7. Getting around and about daily life in the UAE. One of the first things you'll notice about the UAE is its fantastic infrastructure. Getting around is a breeze, whether you prefer to drive, take public transport or hail a taxi. Speaking of taxis, they're plentiful and relatively inexpensive. Just make sure you flag down a metered taxi to avoid any fare surprises. If you're planning on driving, you'll be pleased to know that the roads are in excellent condition and there are plenty of parking options available. Well, except during peak hours in the city centre, that is. But hey, that's city life for you, isn't it? You can either buy a car, which is relatively affordable, or lease one, which gives you a bit more flexibility. When it comes to grocery shopping, you'll find everything you need and more in the UAE's supermarkets. From international brands to local delicacies, your taste buds will be tantalised. And if you're feeling peckish, you're spoilt for choice when it comes to dining out. From Michelin-starred restaurants to street food stalls, there's something to suit every palate and budget. Section 8. Managing your money, finances and investments. One of the main draws of the UAE is its tax-free earnings. That's right, you get to keep more of your hard-earned cash. However, it's still important to manage your finances wisely and explore investment opportunities. The UAE has a stable economy and a strong currency, making it an attractive destination for investors. You can invest in property, stocks, or even start your own business. There are plenty of financial advisors who can help you navigate the ins and outs of investing in the UAE. When it comes to everyday expenses, the cost of living in the UAE can be relatively high, especially in cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. But with a bit of budgeting and savvy spending, you can live comfortably without breaking the bank. Section 9. Finding your tribe, building a network. Moving to a new country can be a daunting experience, even if you're an outgoing person. But don't worry, there are plenty of ways to meet people and build a network in the UAE. One of the best ways to connect with fellow expats is through online forums and social media groups. These groups are a great source of information, advice and support. You'll also find numerous expat clubs and organisations catering to a wide range of interests, from sports and hobbies to nationalities and professions. Joining one of these groups is a fantastic way to meet like-minded people and feel a sense of community. And don't underestimate the power of a friendly smile. and a chat with your neighbours, colleagues or fellow shoppers. You never know, you might just strike up a conversation that leads to a lasting friendship. Section 10. Thriving in your new home long-term success. So, you've settled into your new life in the UAE, you've explored your surroundings, and you've made some new friends. What's next? Well, it's time to think about your long-term goals and aspirations. Whether you're looking to climb the career ladder, start a family, or simply enjoy a more relaxed pace of life, the UAE has something to offer everyone. One of the keys to long-term success in the UAE is to embrace the local culture and learn some basic Arabic. Even a few phrases can go a long way in building relationships and showing respect. And don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and try new things. Whether it's learning a new skill, taking up a new hobby, or simply exploring a new part of the country, there's always something new to discover in the UAE. Section 11, your UAE adventure awaits. A bright future. Well, there you have it. Your whistle-stop tour of what it takes to relocate to the dazzling UAE. From the soaring heights of the Burj Khalifa to the tranquil beauty of the desert dunes, the UAE is a land of contrasts and endless possibilities. It's a place where you can be yourself, pursue your dreams, and live life to the fullest. Remember, moving to a new country is a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing the unknown, learning from new experiences, and creating a life that you love. So pack your bags, book that flight, and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. The UAE awaits with open arms and a warm Arabian welcome.